Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished, where we have just gone through our first real disaster of the game. We had a fire, and boy did we have one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 buildings down. So we want to get started on replacing our housing first. Taylor is going to be last. Basically, you can remove it or you can rebuild it. And rebuilding it kind of does the same thing because it removes it, then it puts a new building spot there. But let's rebuild. Well, we pop that over here. We're going to rebuild some of them wood. I think this needs to be a stone one, so that's a remove. And this one should be stone. This one's kind of by itself. It could be rebuild. And let's make this one stone as well. We did get that 200 stone. I wonder if they'll be able to go right to the trader and get it, or if we have to wait for the trader to get rid of it. This was going to be a rebuild, right? I think I clicked that. Okay. So this one, I want that to be stone too. Okay. The vendor lives there. Let's pop in a second vendor if that stone is still here. Stone is not here anymore. And yet it's still not really in the system. Interesting. No easy way to get to that, is there? There it is. We have stone in here? We do not. Okay. Huh, 200 stone sure went away quickly. Kind of vanished, unless it's in... Now it's only one trader dealing with it. And that trader is right there, not carrying stone. So that trader lives over here now. Okay. So we have one question mark. That used to be the tailor. So for now, that tailor is not going to be employed. So that tailor is now a laborer. We'll kick our speed back up to, I think we can go to 5. We'll watch this process. They're going to go through and tear down everything and either rebuild it or leave it open. So let's, well, we only have 4 laborers. Let's take out some of our stone cutters. Take out 6 of them and add them back in. 4 as builders and 2 as laborers. So they automatically restore a building pad if you're going to keep them. Okay. So let's put in stone housing into the places that are staying. Right there. We'll turn that one that way. And we'll turn this one this way. Okay, did we not? We didn't deal with these. Okay. So let's make this one stone. This one we'll make wood, rebuild. And this one we'll go ahead and rebuild as wood, just to get them done fairly quickly. There's our stone. So it was in transport somehow, somewhere. Suddenly it's back. Or a whole bunch of stone cutters finally made it back to the quarry, got one round in, and all of them dumped off at the same time. So this is our blacksmith just working away at that, popping out tools. Okay, the demolishing is happening. We'll get a stone. Let's see, that one is being demolished. Where? There it is. Okay, R a couple of times. So just one in there? Right there. Yeah, just one in there. Okay. So we'll put that one, we'll kick that one off a little bit like that. So this one is being replaced. Alright, so our town is pretty much back in place. How's our food doing? 15,000 food, okay. Other resources are fine. Let's go ahead and put one more row in right here. Yeah, we'll do a road into there to do that. So something like, let's see, let's go in one more. Something like that. And we'll send this up to Matt to meet it. Well, if I do that, can I get 2 houses in there? I don't know. Yeah, I could have. Okay, so let's cancel that road just yet. Oh, this is in the way. That's why it keeps disappearing. Okay. Let's cancel that. Yeah, so let's put the houses in first. And we'll do a stone house. Right there. Do a stone house there. They only just fit. Okay. Do a wooden house here. Like that. Actually, we can do 2 of them. You're going to go there. Do a stone house next to that one. And this road will still sneak in there? Not really. We'll do that. Oh, no. Just that space. So, definitely not going for uniformity. We're just kind of randomly popping them in. Cannot get one over there, so we got one last house to sneak into there. Unless we can get one over here. Yeah, I like that better. Right there. And we'll push it back 1. No, we can't. We hit red right there. We'll go right there, so we can get a wooden one in here. Okay, we'll go with that. Lots of houses. How did we fare here? We're getting all the people from all the nomads that came in. Now we're getting all the older couples. So let's see. What was that last thump? That was a trader. Let's do this real quick. Sheep and cattle. Don't need either. Dismiss and thank you very much. Now I want to grab these and let's really watch how these houses come in. Do we get any young families after all of this? Now I think a lot of who replaced these were the people who were in them before. They went to the boarding house and they waited, and then when a house opened up, they jumped back. We have plenty of warm coats, so that's why I didn't rebuild the tailor just yet. So, a younger family. Supplies. We probably burned up a lot of our food in those houses. So we're going to find it's going to be time to release a bunch of food from the trader soon. Okay, so while these are building, we'll take a tour of our town to see what's going on. This area built. Wow. Hello. Tunnels are in. Quarry is definitely being worked hard. 85% remaining. Died of old age, died of old age. This one's deeper. 69% remaining. Got a couple of mines over here. 85% remaining and 92%. Making iron and making coal. Yet I don't see any coal over there in that stockpile. I do see some in the system in general. Houses coming in and a good random mix of them. I think I like that better than all one or all the other. The stone houses definitely have that gray, old London soot-covered look to them. I like the look of the wooden ones better. When you get into like the Colonial Charter mod, you'll get into houses that are different colors. They actually use some paint on them. So 23, 23, 23, 26, 26. Now we're getting into some good ages for families. What we got in this last one here? Let's check that out. Inventory, inventory. I'd have to believe that we're going to see our market supplies drop off hard. Here, our chart is probably going to plummet when we get to the food graph. Spike and then drop hard. Yeah. Nomads, maybe here. Oh, that's 50 years. Let's go out to 25 years. Yeah. So 23, 25. And all the inventory moving in. Okay. So we survived our first major fire. The wells worked well. The wells worked well. Let's get this guy going. Rebuild. This one is this right here. So actually, yeah, that could stay there and this could stay here. That'd be fine. That is the herbalist. We've got plenty of herbs. 51 of 56 graves. Let's go put that graveyard in that we talked about. Let's go ahead and, although, do we want it? It may be instead next to the chapel. That might make more sense as to where to put a graveyard. That would be here. I'm thinking of leaving a row of trees and making it the biggest we can. Let's see, maybe not too big. Even with the back, well, I wish I could rotate here. I can't, can I? I can. There we go. Even with the back of the chapel. And come out till we go red. Right there. So just a small little intimate graveyard. Set that up in here. Go back to inventory. Food down to 10. Alright, let's head back into the trader and release some of this food. Ale is fine. Let's see, move that. Fish. We'll take this down to fish. I'll take this down to 1,000. Let's see here. Delete 0, enter. Yeah. Beef. Actually, we're about even. Herbs, we're fine. Mushrooms. We could definitely get some of those back. Take this down to 500. Onions. Probably fine there. Mutton. Oh, we're good there. Venison 5,000, venison 2,000. Let's make this a 4,000. And that's it. And here's our trader, who has brought us, oh, a whole bunch of great stuff. It is Ramon the food merchant. And he heard that we had a fire. So he was kindly enough to roll his boat in here and see how much profit he can make. Cabbage, 4,000 cabbage. How does he fit all this in that boat? Cabbage. We have none. So what do we have to trade with? He will take firewood. He will take herbs. He will take ale and warm coats. Okay, I'm liking that. Warm coats. We're going to have to alter a bunch of these. I'm going to sew off all of the warm coats and all of the ale. All of the herbs. And all of the firewood. That gives us 14,000 to trade with. We're going to take all of the cabbage. Well, has a lot of cabbage. We'll take all of the plums. We'll hold off on the eggs yet. We'll take all the chestnuts. Beans. Yep, we'll take all the beans. All the corn. Beef we've got plenty of. Peaches. We'll take 1,000 peaches because I want 1,000 cherries. Is that the end? Okay, chicken. I think we're good on meat. Yeah, so we're at 14,000. Mushroom and onions were fine. Squash, we got 2,000 some time ago. Now we're out of it. So what else is there to get rid of here? That's really about it. So we're just going to go with 300 squash. And that is a trade. And dismiss him. And we're going to have to really rework things here. We can handle the ale. Where did ale go? Oh, it's up there. Yeah. We can handle replacing the ale. Beef is fine. Okay, firewood, we're going to take that down to... Where are we? In late summer. Take it down to 1,000. I think we can rebuild after... rebuild if we leave ourselves with only 100. We'll have plenty to get through this year. Herbs. H. You're here somewhere. There you are. 41 herbs. We'll take the 1,000 herbs out of this system. We've got 4 herbalists. 4 of them. They can replenish pretty quickly. Okay, so that's worked our way through there. Eggs are fine. Fish fine. Didn't touch the mutton, the mushrooms, the onions, plums. Venison we didn't touch. Oh, we never got rid of it either. Warm coats are going to be a problem. So that was the biggie right there. Let's take this down to 100 or so. 110. We'll do that. So that leaves us with 55. And what do we have in the way of wool and leather? Leather. We actually have leather. Okay. We need a tailor. Oops, I turned that off. Alright, let's do our little shortcut here. There it is. Okay. So that's the trading post. Everything is finalized. And let's get our game going again. So, yeah, we need to get this trading post. It's in. Okay. Tailor. Add a tailor. Our builders are all done for the most part. So, tools. We've hit a tool limit. Let's get 100 tools in there. These would be steel tools. $259. Let's put 100 and... Let's put 200 in. I'll do that. Okay, so the houses are rebuilt. Don't turn off the tab. These houses are built. We should have Overview. 171 citizens now. So through all of that, well, remember we were riding at 150 before the last wave of nomads. We had a die-off. We ended up, I remember noticing 152, and we just brought in another, 20-some nomads, and we're still in the 170 range, so we're not really gaining on it. We're only gaining about as fast as we bring nomads in. So that's because we had so many older couples who probably didn't have kids or had only one child. So we're not bringing in children as fast as we're losing adults. And here's another big die-off going on. 169 citizens. Gonna be lots of food moving out, though. That's right, I wanted to add another trader, because we have a lot of food to move around now. I don't know if the vendors will go to the trader to get their excess, or if the trader has to get rid of it first. Firewood, and we're gonna, well, we'll be losing it slowly as this trader tries to make all these trips. There she is right there. Trader getting something to eat. Okay. Going back in, grabbing the cart, bringing 500 corn out, and putting it where? Interesting, you're going into the barn instead of the market. So you're just bringing things out. You're not grabbing new things to bring back. That's too bad. So she can move 500 at a time. The barn is about to get 500 more of cabbage or corn. Huh. Okay. So, where are we then? As far as Banished, or Springview goes. Got our new cemetery. Have 2 people in that one, because this one did fill. Okay. We have lots of folks. Sheep pen is full. Yeah, everything is full. Well, I'm trying to decide whether it's worth making another episode yet, or is this our farewell to Springview? We've done everything. We've had a tornado disaster, we had a fire disaster, we've built bridges, we've built tunnels, got our forest nodes in, got our trading all figured out, our firewood is stable, our building materials in general all the way through are stable. The only thing we didn't do was re-stone the roads. Let's make that our priority next episode. Put nice stone roads in to increase the efficiency of the foot traffic all throughout. Maybe right as spring breaks here. We're in early winter right now. So let's do that. We'll come back one more time and see just what else there is to explore. We have our nice fancy stone road through here that took forever to build, but we've got lots of laborers available now. We can convert over to builders and get this done quickly. So we'll come back one last time. But for now, this has been Noble Rambler, and thanks for watching.